Derek here from Denver Yoga Underground, here to share a few words about establishing a meditative space. Now, there's lots of different environments one can meditate in. I've had to get really creative over the years if I'm traveling or in some awkward social environment where it's not conducive to meditate. I've meditated on the bus, in dorm rooms, under trees, under bridges, anywhere I can just to maintain that vigil of regular yoga practice. And just behind me is my current arrangement. I want to share a little bit about that and how it's been a game changer for me in a number of ways. So for one, it's in a basement here. So I have a tri-level house, and I'm at as close to the ground as I can get. In part, this is a reflection. It feels more grounded and steady. And in part, this is why yogis for so many years meditated in caves, so that they're insulated by the stillness of the earth. In fact, I have a few friends who burrowed a little trap door into their floor, Scooby-Doo hatch, and dug a big hole in the ground and probably made it a little nicer from there. But the idea was they'd go down there, meditate in the ground. And so subterranean, if you could manage that, that's ideal. This one happens to be in the northeast corner of my basement. That just worked out that way, but according to Vatsu, that's the ideal place for spiritual practice. And I meditated there for a long time because of that location. However, I did not have this whole arrangement with the curtains here, which I always just felt kind of exposed. And what's more, the altar just was also out in public view as well. And setting up an altar, that's another conversation, but that's a real intimate part of the process as well. It could be as simple as candle flame or something like that, but having some consecrated object space really helps the whole process. And I felt like that was just too far in the open. That's when I came out. I went to Michael's and I got this fabric. It was on sale, but it's also this kind of linen rough type fabric that I thought would work well. You also see the window back there. So if you can manage to get fresh air, that is a massive plus, because particularly for pranayama. So pranayama is designated breathing practice, and you can get more prana when you are getting fresh air. So that is like a huge piece. Downside of the window is that it lets more light in. So ideally, it's a kind of quiet, insular, not too well lit. And I do have some blinds there, and you can offset that by just getting up early in the morning. That's another ideal way to meditate before the whole atmosphere, the surrounding world starts picking up. It's quiet inside. And basement is great because it's quieter, and I also wear earplugs too. So this is a huge game changer. It's important that it's quiet so you can go inside. Patanjali describes the protocol for meditation. He says, same place, same time for meditate just as long. And same time in the day, so whether that's the morning or night, whenever you meditate, but on the same, it develops a kind of Pavlovian effect where you like lock in at 6 a.m. I know this is coming. I'm going to tune inwards. That is a huge plus. And then same duration, so meditating for the same amount of time. And it can be a challenge to wrangle all those pieces together. Things outside of your meditative life start to come into play, and creating that kind of routine or consistency in your life. So same place, ideally set up meditation spot, same time of day, and then the same duration. And it all starts with having some like home base where you can meditate, and you may have to improvise a bit as well, especially when you're traveling. All right, thanks, friends. That's the meditative tip for the day, and stay peaceful.